I've got a stupid idea. What if I made the most compact house that I possibly could, but have it be like a base that you can rely on? How small can I make it? That's what I'm going to try to do today. So, we've got a large area, even though we won't need all of it. And I'm going to try to build the most compact, functioning base that you can use in the long term. So, let's start with this thing. Alright, now first thing, obviously what we need is storage. Storage is the most important part of this thing. I mean, how are you going to have such a huge base if it doesn't have any storage? Like, come on. Like, no storage? What do you mean no storage? So what if... we should probably build this at ground level. But what if we had the sorting system that I showed all of you last time, but we added that into this? So, you know, just the easy storage system, this thing that I showed you all last time. So just pop a couple of these on here. That's already a lot of storage. If it's a little loud, don't worry. Maybe just restart all that so that it's not loud. And now with the minecarts installed on here, we just need to put in the hopper that goes into this chest, along with the roof, I guess you could say, of this thing. So everything's going to go into there, and that's cool. So storage. Done. Now obviously, you need a space to sleep. Bam. Bed. So now already we're going with a 1x3 area, which is pretty good. So we got storage, and we got a sleeping area. Fantastic. So what about an enchantment area? With this, we need some bookshelves. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it under here. And then we're going to go around here. And we're going to place the bookshelves just like this. So then you have... So how many enchantment levels does this give? Because we want to get that full 30 in here. Alright, so it's 21. What if I put some up here? So that's 30, or we can just go out back here and do 3, I think. Would that work? 24, and then these, possibly. 28. So an odd bookshelf placement right there, but this is the area that we're working with now. What is a base without a farm? Obviously, we need a farm in here. So that's where this is going to come into play. We're going to keep a little farm right here. And if I do this, it's going to... Oh yeah, it is going to pour out. Okay, but it goes right back into the enchantment room. Alright, that's not good. So, I mean, since I guess we do have this area to work with, we could do that. And that technically would work. It gives us enough area of space. So... that would work, and I guess we don't really need the stairs. Oh, yes, we do. Alright, there we go. Stairs have been removed. Let's rotate them so it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. So now you've got a farm right here. Fantastic. Look at this. It's already a small little functioning base. So what if we take that out, put another bookshelf over here, because this still would technically count as a back wall. Would we still get a level 30 enchant? We get 18? What about up here? 18? Alright, what about with a sword? 18? Alright, well what if we put it back then? 19? Oh, are we getting like cut off because of the... Okay, what if I put you down one then? So like if I put you down here instead and then I broke all these. Alright, yeah, then I get 30. But couldn't I just do that? And yeah, I'd still get 30 then because I've got all these in access. Alright, so that's... yeah, that works. And then we'll have an anvil here. Does that change anything? It does. Alright, so what about a ladder? So if the ladder changes something, then yeah, it does. Alright, so we are going to instead put just the concrete right here. And then we're going to put another bookshelf right here, and that should give us the 30 levels that we need. Yeah. Alright, so there we go. 30 levels right there. Anvil can go right here, because that's out of the way of everything. What else do you possibly need down here? I mean, I suppose you could have a little bit more storage. So just pop in a couple shulker boxes here. And that'd still keep, yep. So just pop in a couple shulker boxes down here. You know, just a little bit more storage as if this wasn't enough already. Now you got a little bit more. Now realizing a small problem. And that is that this area is vulnerable to attacks. So what we're going to do is we are going to cover that up. Just like that. And then, I mean, I was hoping we'd be able to run a trapdoor, which we might be able to. So we can possibly run a trapdoor right here. We could get in here. I mean, we'd be able to have access to everything, but we're kind of exposed to the outside here. So what if we take it like this? So you just pop that, you have access to the enchantment room. So then now that opens up this whole access an area over here. Now coming back into here, that's a little bit more of a challenge. So I think what I would have to do for that, because that doesn't work, is I would have to do something like this. So you'd stand over to here, and then you'd have to go into here. No, because that wouldn't work. I mean, I guess if I were to do something like this, and then I like open that up, and then you have to jump onto that and get out, that would work. Okay. And then since we don't really need any more storage, we just replace that. And then a few more of these. Because now we are out of enchantment levels. So we don't really need any extra storage in this area, which is nice. So there we go. That solves our doorway problem. In a way. Because I don't think anything can hit us from in here. Because there's no such thing as a baby skeleton unless you're building it like right here, which then you get shot. But well, what you would do is that, and then you're into this area. But now I'm kind of thinking, what if I turn the bed so that we've got a little bit more access? Just what if I turn the bed to its side right here? So this gives us a little bit more access to this area, which we could even allow shulker boxes on there, or we could even allow a little bit of farmland in here just when we get really hungry. So then that would also allow us to do this, which we can't go through because it's a stair. But I mean, it's not like we're going to be in view of anything here. And if we really wanted to, we could just put a slab right here. Probably get something that matches it more, so like this black stone. So just get like a slab right there, and then you can go down to here, and bam, you're in. You have access to the bed, you got access to the hopper. Access to the farm up here. And then I guess it's just secure yourself now. So, oh, how could I forget a furnace? You need a nice furnace area. How could I forget? I guess we have a crop area right here, so furnaces would be a little bit more important. So possibly just a regular furnace and a blast furnace. So regular one here, blast furnace here, and then a smoker up top. Will you have access to the smoker? I mean, I guess if you jump in this area you might. So like if you jump up here, you have access to the smoker. Other than that, down here you have access right away. So there's that solved. And then well, we've got a little bit of space left down here. Like these bookshelves there, those bookshelf areas, they don't need the ladder anymore. So what else could we possibly need down here? Is it hideous? Absolutely. Is it small? Yeah, it is. How does it work? You pop in here, bam, full enchantment set right off the bat. Pop around here. Oh, look at that. You got a nice sweet bed right here. You come up, you get access to your blast furnace, your regular furnace, and your smoker right here. And then you've got your huge storage system right here. This is a pretty small base, and if there's anything that you can think of that I missed that you wouldn't really need for like endgame base stuff aside from like farms and all that, like let me know, because I want to see how I can do with this thing, because it's a pretty compact base here. You've got all your crops that you can grow, so let's just get some wheat really quick. Let's grab some wheat seeds really quick. Just plop those all down into here. This already gives you, what is that? So that's 2 bread or something? I don't know. So yeah, you just wait for that. Grab something from your storage system. As long as you've got kind of a little thing. So let's just grab a shulker box. Just right here. This right here. This is your item directory right here for that. And I guess we could also put the anvil. So let's just take the anvil really quick. Let's place that here. We don't need the anvil here. That's another directory right there. And then that is taking stuff from it. Oh, actually. Wait, so if I put a lantern here. Well, there we go. That's a pretty compact base, and it's fully functional too. There is some leftover space in the ground, but we don't need that space. That is for your purposeful meaning only. And there it is. This is the base. The small, compact little base. Now, what do you say we make it look a little bit better? Because right now, ooh, it's not looking that good. And also, what about we put some iron fences right off the side of this thing? Because we don't want anything shooting this. And actually, why don't we just make it a little bit more secure? And let's just put a trapdoor right here so that nothing can touch our beautiful minecart and chest right back there and just pop it out of place. And I guess it would probably be beneficial to do it for this area, so you get to see some sunlight out the top. Just out here, it's yeah, you don't really get to see that. And anything that we can do possibly in this area right here, I mean, it is wasted space, so why not put a crop chest in there? Just because we can. So let's get right here. There we go, crop chest right there. And that's all you need for a base, really, and it's all fit into this one little compact area. So let's make this thing look a little bit nicer so that it's a little bit more appealing to look at. Another thing that I'm changing as I went through this, I realized that everyone needs an ender chest, and we don't need a double-sized crop chest for a small little farm like this. So why don't we just put an ender chest right there, and we can easily fit another chest right here. So there you go, that's our solution to this. So we'll just fit like, this could be like a mailbox or something. Oh, wait, we don't even have a workbench in here. Alright, hold on. Let's pop back down into here. Alright, so you got everything that you could possibly need. Now, nothing can really spawn up here, so I think that we can put the crafting table right there. You can easily get that. So I think that that's a good pick right there, because we forgot a crafting table. Did we forget any other essential item? I don't think that we did. But if I do find anything, I will look. It may not look the best, but here she is. The base with everything that you could possibly need in it. And it's very small and compact. It comes with a custom farm here, ender chest storage, crop storage, water. You then have a barrel for mail, a blast furnace for smelting your ores, an anvil, enchanting area, storage for books, or your block directory here, your infinite item catalog here, which can fit as many minecarts as your heart desires. Let's not forget easy access to an ender chest, easy access to your crop chest when you get hungry. If you jump up, you can hit your smoker. You can come down here, you get your furnace. Blast furnace, of course, over here. And then you just jump up a little bit and you get your crafting table. I'd say this is a pretty good build here. And maybe you want a little bit more light. So let's grab a little lantern here. And, oh, no problem. You can just plant it up here. You can still hit everything that you could possibly need up here. You can hit every chest. That's all good. And actually, we don't need that trapdoor there. So we could, in theory, add another shulker. Right here. And this would still get to level 30 because that had a trapdoor over it, meaning that it was pretty much useless. And actually, since it had a trapdoor covering 2 of those, we can add another. And it would still get to 30. And there we go. That is the final house here. The base that you can use everything in possibly the smallest way that I could get it. Now, I guess one problem would be is this up here. But one thing that you could do to solve that is just having a trapdoor right here. Not there, but here. And let's turn it to night. So 1600 is nighttime, I believe. Maybe it's 16,000. Yeah, it's 16,000. Alright. So, let me catch some Z's really quick. And then we wake up in the morning. We just hop up here. And we're out! There we go! That is the house right here. This is the smallest base that I can make that can house everything that you could possibly need. Yes. So anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I hope to see all of you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.